DJI Avata 360. First use, motion control. Downloading the DJI Fly app. DJI Fly app is required to use the aircraft. Scan the QR code on the package to download and install the latest version of DJI Fly. Powering on the devices. Press and hold the power button for about 2 seconds to power on the aircraft, motion controller, and goggles. Activation. Use the included USB-C data cable or your own data cable to connect the USB-C port of the goggles to your smartphone. Keep your smartphone connected to the internet. Launch the DJI Fly app. Register or log in to a DJI account, and then follow the prompts to activate the devices. If you have purchased or intend to purchase DJI Care Refresh, please finish the purchasing and binding within 48 hours of activating the aircraft. If not needed, you can skip it. Firmware Update. A prompt will appear on the screen if a firmware update is available. Tap the prompt to enter the update screen. Tap Update to update all devices to the latest firmware version, ensuring your safety and an optimal experience. During the update, it is normal for the devices to automatically restart. Do not power off the devices or exit the DJI Fly app. After the update, the aircraft will automatically power off. Pre-flight preparations. It is recommended to fly in an open, unobstructed space. Make sure the propellers and battery are securely installed. Remove the gimbal protector. If there are any smudges or dust on the lenses, clean them with the included cloth. Then rotate to lock the gimbal, ensuring the foot pads are facing downward. Place the aircraft on level ground with the rear facing you. Unfold the antennas. Adjust the headbands on both sides. You can also wear your glasses and then put on the goggles. Rotate the headband adjustment knob on the battery compartment to adjust the length of the headband. When using the goggles for the first time, follow the goggles instructions and learn about the button functions. Open the goggles menu and go to Settings Safety. Set the max flight altitude and the RTH altitude higher than the tallest nearby building or obstacle. Make sure that the GNSS status icon remains white before takeoff. Beginner tutorial. Before your first flight, you will be directed to Motion Controller Flight Tutorial. You can follow the instructions in the goggles to learn and practice the basic flight operations. For safety reasons, the aircraft flies in beginner mode during flight tutorial. In beginner mode, the flight speed of the aircraft will be limited. After completing the flight tutorial, open the menu, go to Settings Control, and turn off the switch to exit beginner mode. Takeoff and Landing. Press the lock button twice to start the motors. Then press and hold the button again to make the aircraft take off. The aircraft will ascend to approximately 1.2 meters and hover. Press and hold the lock button when the aircraft is hovering to land it automatically and stop the motors. Photos and videos. 360 degrees mode. After takeoff, the gimbal automatically rotates to enter 360 degrees mode. Press the shutter or record button to take a photo or to start or stop recording. Press and hold to switch between photo and video mode. During recording, you can zoom out from standard view to the asteroid effect. And turn your head to look around within the 360 degrees view. For details, check out the video titled Panoramic Shooting and Playback. After recording, tap the album icon in the goggles menu to view your footage. Single lens mode. Open the camera settings panel and switch to single lens mode for standard video shooting. The gimbal will rotate automatically during the switch. Controlling the aircraft. Flight control. press or push the accelerator to fly forward or backward. There are 2 stops when pressing the accelerator. Gently press the accelerator. You will feel noticeable resistance when the accelerator reaches the first stop. Gently press the accelerator to the first stop. You can adjust the orientation by tilting the top of the motion controller to the left or right. Press the accelerator to the second stop to fly in the direction of the circle in the goggles. At this time, tilt the motion controller up or down to ascend or descend at an angle. Tilt the top of the motion controller to the left or right to make turns. Apply more pressure when pressing the accelerator, and the aircraft moves faster. Push the accelerator forward to fly the aircraft in reverse. Braking and hovering. Release the accelerator, and the aircraft will hover. In this state, tilting the motion controller left or right does not affect the aircraft orientation, but tilting up and down adjusts the camera view. You can also press the lock button to brake and lock the aircraft in place. In this state, neither the aircraft nor the view will respond to the controller. But you can use the AR cursor to change settings in the goggles. Press the lock button again to resume flight control. Joystick control. Push the joystick up or down to ascend or descend. Push it left or right to move sideways. You can operate the accelerator and the joystick simultaneously to control the flight attitude. Switching flight modes. The motion controller has 2 modes: Normal mode and Sport mode. Normal mode is selected by default. After taking off, press the mode button to switch flight modes. While flying in Sport mode, the flight speed will be faster. The operation logic of the motion controller remains the same in Sport mode as it is in Normal mode. Return to home, RTH. Press and hold the mode button on the motion controller to initiate RTH. The aircraft will fly back to the home point and land. To ensure safety during RTH, the gimbal will automatically rotate to 360 degrees mode, and you cannot switch to single lens mode. Pressing the lock button once will cancel RTH. After exiting RTH, users will regain control of the aircraft. Powering off and storage. Before landing, the gimbal automatically rotates to the locked position with the foot pads facing down. Attach the gimbal protector. Press and hold the power button for 2 seconds to power off the aircraft, goggles, and motion controller. When powered off, the USB-C port can be used for charging.